South Africa, it's a place of opposites. There's beauty, yet we have the terrible despair. Two worlds that are so vastly different. That is why I'm here, and I feel that is my role to move our learners, our people forward.
I've been in this educare business for 35 years already, and I've been driving for almost 22 years. Morning. So I do my transport in the morning. My first pickup is 5:20. I have the passion for children, and I have the love for them, and every day is a new challenge. So yeah, I love what I'm doing.
So coming to my school, I had many ideas to change the learner's way of life, to change the idea of education. And in order to do that, I had to create a space where the learners come in and they experience that.
Every fourth or fifth child going home is not safe because of what is happening within the area. We want them to come here in order for them to get away from what is happening at home. One is shouting at them, one is swearing at them, one is saying, do this, do that. And at school, there's structure. At home, there's no structure. If they don't come to school, they will be in the streets.
They still need to know that someone out there they can trust. And at school, we try and make sure that we give them the best possible help and encouragement.
We are a proud people, and a proud people will go through challenges and they will overcome that. I want to create that space where they have that feeling of belonging.
We walked into the show floor, and the moment that everything comes together and you truly walk into the environment, you see what the brand team and what the events team has really created. And there's an area where you're walking through a safari and they have the lights, and they had projection of animals walking across the different canvases. There were areas where you're walking into like an aquarium feel. You literally felt like you were transformed. It's not an expo hall. The art was too beautiful to leave behind. You know, we had the conversation of, well, where does it go after this? And nobody could give an answer. You know, we first thought maybe in a hospital where they need bright colors, or maybe, you know, in a school where they might want some new art on the walls. That's what we wanted to bring somewhere else. The moment that we got all the yeses and everyone started really thinking about the logistics, we ran around and just grabbed every piece of fabric we could, packaged it up, and shipped it. Once we saw the inventory, the designs started happening.
I think when I was 24 years old, I went to work as a driver at ET&H Canvases in Cape Town. While I was working there, as a driver, I came into the factory, would stand around, watch how the guys do their work, the stretching and stuff. Afterwards, when somebody stays out of work, then I would go into that position. Eventually, I was the only guy that knows how to stretch, knows how to cut. So I've got a cousin, Richard. So he said to me, okay, I'm gonna buy you a machine, then you can start making your own canvases. VMware came along, and I'm so lucky to do this.
The quality of fabric is so beautiful. It is waterproof, it is bright, it is colorful, it is able to be used in everything. So once we really realized what we were working with, the project just continued to grow and grow and grow. Not one piece of fabric was left untouched.
When we were approached by VMware to select schools for these beautiful murals, it was very easy for us to decide on these particular schools because we have such a wonderful relationship with the principals there.
We thought it'd be one school, and then we were able to impact 4 schools.
The environment that we find ourselves in, we felt that needed to be vibrant, it needed to be bright, it needed to catch the children's attention. The children needed to be encouraged to come to school. It's easier to stay at home, but we needed to make this a beacon of color.
Having that paradigm shift from I'm coming here to work to I'm coming here to create, and the learners understand that I'm not just coming to learn, I'm part of the learning that takes place.
So when they come to school and they come into this room, and not just going to be the hall, it's going to be your safe space.
The community there, they would appreciate it for the children. If you make school a happy place for kids, I think they would want to learn. I can't wait for the schools to open, to see the looks on the children's faces.
The kids were so gracious and so beautiful and so happy, yet it was something I thought was so simple. But they really took pride in their school, took pride in their uniform, took pride in being a part of that community.
I don't think people should ever underestimate when they are making a contribution to a school.
Thank you very much. It's beautiful. Thank you, Moni.
Just knowing that somebody out there cares enough to put something beautiful in their schools.
To be able to use something for a purpose that nobody would have thought about, but it really makes sense. I mean, the idea of the book bag just is my favorite thing.
For the children themselves, it is somebody else believing in them, somebody else believing in their potential. That kind of hope lasts much longer than the murals will or the book bags will.
So many people see things for their one purpose, when in actuality it starts with a question of, well, where does it go next? The life that we've given this art, they'll be used for so many years that if we would have never asked the question, may never have happened.
Good morning, learners. Good morning, Master Jackson. Our forum, you look around and it looks so inviting.
Not only did it bring beauty to the schools, but we've been able to do the entire project with the power of the community.
There's a beautiful saying that says, it takes a village to raise a child.
They say it's a matter of time, 1,000 days and the sun won't shine before I come back to you.
I can see on their faces that they feel that their spirits have just been lifted. A little bit of color just makes a whole lot of difference. Sometimes their lives are without color, without love. And color just brings that love out in them.
For your love I will go far. I wanna be where
I was shocked
you are.
because in this life nothing is for free. So I was really shocked, and by the outcome of it, I was blown away.
The best ride in a million wrongs.
Something that could just be recycled, that was just not going to do anything, can now bring a smile to our children's faces. And I think that's amazing.
Stop me, I'm making my way home.
If somebody else can come in here and share such great beautiful art. What can our own kids not create one day?
I'm making my way home. I'm making my way.
I have many dreams for my learners in the past and in the future. This project is a dream come true.